Wow.
Really nice.
It looks bigger than the last
It might be
one.
bigger than the last one, honestly. That water is so pretty right now. Oh, it's a big one. Gosh,
Holy moly.
gosh dang. That's a big fish. That's a big one. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Cole and Jay and we have returned to our infamous striper haul. Y'all really enjoyed the last striper fishing video and we wanted to make our best effort to come back out here again and get on some more of these coveted striped fish. These are some of the most aggressive fish. We love catching them. I mean, probably my favorite fish to target if I was being completely honest with you guys, just because they're so crazy and they fight so hard and they get so big. Anyways, we're out here, the conditions seem prime, it's overcast, got a little bit of fog. It just feels right. It feels good, doesn't it, Jay? So we are about to start casting around and seeing if we can hook up with a couple of these fish. We got topwater, swim baits. What else we got? That's basically it. We got some grubs. We got everything we need to catch these fish, so fingers crossed.
Except a net.
Except a net, oops, yeah. I forgot a net, so that could be an issue later on. We will see how that works out. Anyways, we're gonna get to casting. Like I said, I think we have everything we need to catch these fish. So best of luck, TJ.
Good luck.
Let's catch some biggins. Just saw our first signs of life. I'm gonna chunk this topwater bait at him. Get out there. I'm out there. Oh! Oh my gosh. There we go. That's how we start the morning off right there, guys. Just got crushed. Out of nowhere, really. Looked like a decent one. Feels pretty good. Come on, fish. Yes. How big are you? Oh, he's a nice one. Nice fish. Nice fish. Come on, baby. Okay. In the boat. Woo! That's a big one. Now that's the way to start the morning right there. A really nice fish, probably about 3.5 pounder, maybe 4 pounder. There's one that just jumped right there. There's a few fish getting active. We're getting really excited about it, but that's an excellent start. I'm throwing them in the cooler. We're gonna try to get another limit today, so first and many, hopefully. Let's get them in the box. Oh God, gotcha. That feels massive. That feels massive, Jay. That feels massive. This fish feels massive, guys. The blow up wasn't that big. I gotta lose my drag a little bit. I do not want to lose this one. I want to at least see him. Oh my gosh, this thing is big. Oh my gosh, he's big. He's big, Jay. Here, watch your camera. Okay, no. No. Oh God, I'm about to lose this fish. I'm about to lose him. He's really big. I got him. Okay. This is a big one, guys. It's a hog. I got him. Oh, it's big. Oh, it's big. Wow. I don't have a net. I'm coming back there. Excuse me. Oh my God, it's a big one. Oh my gosh, it's a big one. It's a hog. I'm about to get hurt.
Don't get hurt.
Oh, come on. I don't want to handle it. Oh. Look at that. Oh, I cannot believe I forgot the net like an idiot. Wow. Look at that one, guys. Got him. I got all the hooks in that one though. Guys, look at this beast. This is a monster. This is bigger than any striper we caught the other day. The biggest one we caught last time was right over 6 pounds. I think that this one's probably gonna be pushing 7 pounds, maybe. We'll weigh him in a second, but we had no idea coming out here today if it was gonna be as good as it was the other day when we were out here, but hey, it's starting off really well. We got 2 really nice ones in the boat. There's some fish moving around. I think it's just about to get right, about to get really good, but we're gonna get a weight on this guy real quick and then we're throwing him in the box and see if we can catch a couple more. So epic, guys. Catching these big stripers on topwater. Can you believe that? Sick. Actually, guys, never mind on the scale. We don't have it in the boat, unfortunately, but we will weigh this fish when we get back home. Awesome. Huge. So here's what I caught those fish with so far this morning. This is just a pencil popper. This is very standard in striper fishing, and the reason I have elected to throw this bait mainly is because this is the bait I could throw the furthest. Out of all the topwater baits I own and swim baits and just everything I have set up right now, I can launch this bait the furthest, and that's where the fish are at. I'm throwing it on a 7-foot 1-inch medium heavy 6 cents Lux fishing rod. This is a fantastic topwater rod. I mean, it's got plenty of tips, got a lot of backbone. I don't like a really wimpy rod when I'm throwing topwater because I like to launch these baits, and this rod just has everything you need to launch this bait really far and handle those big fish, as you clearly just saw. Spooled it with 50-pound braid. I got a high-speed reel, and we're gonna chunk this thing back out there so we can catch a couple more. Oh my God, I got bit again. Oh my God, my line is destroyed though. That sucks. I can't. Dang. I can't use this rig. It sucks. I mean, if I cast it again, it's gonna blow up. I got a striper. It's big.
Wow.
My line's gonna break. I'm hopping it on the bottom, Jay. This is unfortunate though. Oh gosh.
I'm scared for you.
So I've got an eye on this rod, and it's damaged, and it's like shredding my line right now. And I keep casting because I keep getting little hits. I've got a striper on the swim bait, and I am terrified that my line's gonna break. This is a really nice fish. Oh,
Wow.
really nice.
It looks bigger than the last
It might be
one.
bigger than the last one, honestly. That water is so pretty right now. Oh, it's a big one. Gosh,
Holy moly.
gosh, dang. That's a big fish. That's a big one. Oh, come here. I'm sitting down. I'm looking at it.
Oh.
Oh, it's a big fish.
Wow. That is definitely bigger than the last one.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Look at that monster.
Wow. Whoa.
That is incredible, guys. I just caught that tiny crappie, and then I threw it out there again and felt a bump, and I was like, wow, that felt like a big fish. Look at that. That's a 6 cents Divine swim bait. Gone. With the jig head to pair it up with. That's bigger than the last one.
I wish we had a
I don't know how
scale.
big that one is. It's probably 8 pounds,
Yeah, he's pretty big.
9 pounds. Huge. That is epic. I mean, he was all about that. Thing is gone. Okay, I don't think I can use this pole anymore though. I'm too scared. I'm gonna have to rig up something else. I have another pole,
Oh, I see your line.
but you can see my line. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all see that? It's just like shredding it to bits. Like, I don't know how that didn't break. I have no idea. I've never even seen that happen before, and I can't figure out which guide it is. I got a fish. I got a fish. Yes. I believe we have another striper. It's fighting hard. Oh, I snagged a catfish, I think. Now, what is that? It's a little striper.
You snagged
I
him?
snagged him, the snag daddy. I was like, man, that fish is big. Woo. It's gotten finicky out here. The fish have gotten a little bit wary of us, I think. I'm about to get jacked up. Hold on a second. Let me get this situated real quick. Now, like I was just saying, we haven't really been catching much. I caught that big one, and we've been having some technical difficulties with our gear a little bit, and the fish haven't really been biting. So I put this spoon on, something I could chunk out there and kind of work on the bottom and float it around, and sure enough, that was like the first cast with it. Got a little striper. I felt him bite it, and I lifted up and had one. So not sure if he swiped at it or if there's a whole bunch of them down there and I just snagged him. Either way, could be a good sign. We're about to catch some more fish. All right, I'm gonna throw him back. Well, it's not looking too good. We've been fishing for about another hour and a half since I caught that last fish. Nothing. Caught a couple little yellow bass, caught one little tiny striper on that spoon. But something has changed between the last time we were here and the time and right now, and that is the current. There's not a whole lot of current generating through here. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with our lack of success today, which I would say we were still successful. We caught some really big striper. I mean, the fish quality was there, really big fish, but the numbers aren't there. They're not schooling like crazy. Just not seeing a whole lot of action. It's kind of down. But we're not giving up hope on catching some fish today. We are going to get out of this location. We are going to drive about 30 minutes to a nearby dam. We're going to fish below the spillway for a little bit and see if we can catch some fish down there. It's a great time to fish below different spillways. Tons of different fish migrate up them. And I think we have a chance of catching some different species there. So we're going to get over there. We'll see you guys once we get to the new spot. All right, made it to spot number 2. It's really bright and sunny out here. This is a hydroelectric plant out here on the Arkansas River. And we are looking for a spot to fish. The water is ripping pretty fast right here up against the bank, so we're gonna look and try to find a calm spot. There's a couple of anglers down here. They're probably in the best spot, but maybe we can sneak in and get right there, bit them, and see if we can catch a couple fish. What you say, Jay?
Let's do it.
Let's go try to catch a couple. There we go, fish on. It's a big one. Oh no, no. That's a good fish. Kind of feel like I snagged it. Dang. There we go. Took a minute to get hooked up, but we got our first fish. What is this? It's a sauger. Woo! Check that out. That's what I'm looking for. How about that, guys? First fish of the trip to the dam is a sauger. Look at that, spot number 2 is panning out. I lost a big fish a moment ago, and then this guy just jumped all over that grub on the double jig rig. And this is the target species actually out here. This is a sauger. They're in the walleye family, and these guys are mighty fine eating. I'm gonna run this guy back up to the boat, throw him in the cooler, and we'll make a few more casts. We don't have a whole lot of time with fish here, but we just decided we wanted to stop here on our way back home. Anyways, we're gonna get this guy in the cooler, and then we'll get back home, clean some fish up, make something to eat, hopefully. Look at that, beautiful fish. We're back at the house after making a quick pit stop at the dam where we caught that sauger, which was a nice bonus fish to our overall catch. But I am really excited to see how big those striper were. I think one of them is going to be pretty close to 10 pounds. Maybe a little bit off, but it feels like it's pretty close. I've got my scale, got my fish, and we are going to see how big that fish actually was because it's a giant. It's a big one for the Arkansas River. All right. Oh, let's pull him out of the cooler. Yeah, I look like Grandpa posing with my frozen fish. Here we go. Let's put him on the scale. I think it's the biggest one. Our guy has a frozen weight of 8 pounds and 11 ounces.
Wow.
Not too shabby. 813?
Yeah.
Not too shabby. I bet when this fish was first caught, it was probably 9 pounds. So not quite the 10 pounder. I've never caught a 10 pounder from that spot. Oddly enough, the biggest striper I've ever caught came from the second spot we went to where I caught that sauger, but dudes, that is a really nice one. Let's weigh the second biggest one, because it's about 7 pounds, just to see. So we got nearly a 9 pounder. And oh my gosh, look at that. Is it 615 or 7?
7 something. 7-1?
7-1. Whew. That's the big one I caught on top water I was freaking out about. This thing dogged me, like all up against the bank, about to get my stuff all jacked up. So that one's about 4.5 pounds, and those are 3 really nice fish. It's like a great improvement from the last time we were out there, even though we didn't get as many numbers. But what we're gonna do here, we're gonna be showing you how to clean a striper. This is a perfect size fish for the table. They're really easy to clean. There's a few things you need to do to make sure they taste really well. So we're gonna go through that really quick. We're just gonna clean one, and then we're gonna jump into the rest of this whole catch and cook. So here we are. Here is our specimen. We have an electric fillet knife, which is now working. This is a Mr. Twisted Piranha electric fillet knife. It's a really strong knife. I really like it. I use it a ton. I got a bowl of water, got a cutting board, and we are ready to go. So you're gonna clean this fish just like you would any other fish with an electric knife. You're gonna cut behind the pectoral fin and run the knife blade laterally down its spine all the way to the tail, flip it over, pull the meat off, and then we'll show you what else you gotta do once you get past all that. So let's just jump right into it. Get our fish in position, and let's go for it. All right. All right, now we're gonna flip it over. And we're gonna take the meat off the skin. Looking good. Let's do the other side real quick. Now we're gonna remove the ribs. Okay, so let's flip our fillet over. You see this really dark red meat right here, kind of going along where the lateral line is on the fish? You're gonna wanna remove that. If you leave that on, it's gonna give the fish a really strong fishy taste. It's not gonna be great. And it's a very thin layer. If you use your electric knife or just any other fillet knife, you can just get that thin layer off the top without removing any of the good meat. So let me show you how that works. You just get little pieces off at a time. Okay, so we got that thick part off. Now we have just like this middle line right here in the middle. What you can do is you can just cut the fillet right down the side of that and remove that red piece. And this is kind of what you're left with on one side. I'll get the rest of it off. It kind of looks like a back strip off a deer. Really, really good, really clean, really fresh. There's a little bit more like that we'll clean up on the inside, but that looks great. Throw it in there, and then we'll just get this other side off real quick. Nothing to it. Got your whole fillet all trimmed up and ready to eat. Super good. Now I'm gonna get this one done, get the rest of the fish cleaned up, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, we've caught the fish, we've cleaned the fish, and now it's time to cook the fish.
Well, actually, you caught the fish, and I guess you cleaned the fish. So maybe I can cook the fish.
We'll cook them together. It'll be
a
team effort. But anyways, we are about to turn the striper we caught today into some delicious fish tacos. Y'all love when we catch and cook things, and we love to cook things we catch. Turning fish into tacos is one of our favorite things to do, so we are about to show you guys the methods. Let's get started.
All right, we went to the store and picked up all of our ingredients that we're gonna need for this recipe, so let's show you what we got. Starting off, we have some taco shells, and we like the ones with a hint of lime. They're really, really good with fish tacos.
They're so good. And
then we have some taco seasoning. So we normally just use regular taco seasoning, but we found this Baja fish taco seasoning. So we're definitely gonna give this a try, and we'll let you know how it is. But this seasoning is for sure a winner.
Yeah, if you wanna keep safe, use the regular taco seasoning, but we're going crazy not using the actual fish taco blend.
Trying something new.
Yeah.
We also picked up some lime, some avocados, cilantro, which not everybody likes cilantro, so it's just up to you if you want to have it. And then, of course, you gotta have the verde sauce.
Lots of green stuff on these fish tacos. I like to keep it green. Yeah, so here's one last look at everything we're working with, but we cannot forget the star of the show, which are our delicious striper fillets. I've had them soaking in here in the fridge for the last couple of hours in this bowl of salt water and lemon juice. This brine helps enhance the flavor of the meat. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but we definitely think that it makes a difference. So we're gonna get everything all chopped up, diced up, and prepared so we can put it all in the skillet, put the tacos together. It's gonna be awesome. Jay just got our veggies chopped up. Now it's time to start cooking our delicious striper fillets. Got 2.5 whole fillets here on the plate. It's a ton of meat. They look delicious. They're pearly white. Look how big those flakes are. That's why striper make the best fish tacos. They make these giant flakes and they're just so good. So good. Anyways, we got our skillet heated up. Should be hot and ready to go. We're just simply throw them on there. That was anticlimactic. No sizzle. It's gonna heat up. We'll cut back to this once they start sizzling. Okay, we're sizzling now, so what I like to do is I like to let these fish cook until they start to naturally flake apart. I mean, they have these huge flakes. I put this one over already. You can see how it's really flaking up really, really nice. We'll do it with all these fish. We'll separate it all apart, and we'll kind of like get it shredded, kind of like a shredded chicken look. You've got a chicken taco, and then we'll add our seasoning and let that seasoning cook up really nice. It's gonna be good. This doesn't take very long either. If you have smaller fish, obviously it cooks a little bit faster. These are gonna cook up really, really nice. They're looking really good. Now, so if you hear this kind of annoying sound in the background, that is our air fryer. And we got kind of a funny story on why we are heating up the air fryer right now instead of the oven. We'll tell you that in a moment. It's time to add our taco seasoning. Put the whole pack on there. Looks great. And then we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil to the top so we can mix it all up. Keep from burning up everywhere. All right. And just like regular tacos, you just mix it all together. And we're gonna try to be gentle so we don't make the fish fillets get all mushy. All right, Jay's going in, throwing the tacos in the air fryer. Now, the reason we are adding them to the air fryer instead of the oven...
Let me tell you the reason. Let me tell you the reason.
Tell him, Jay.
Cole broke our oven. He left it on all night long, and I guess it overheated. I don't know.
That was a first for me.
Yeah.
I've never done that before. I left it on at 400 degrees for like 12 hours.
12 hours, yeah. I woke up in the morning, it was like beep, 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 beep. And it was still on 400, and it was super hot in here, and that could have been really bad, but...
Yeah, we could have burned the house down.
Yeah.
So we're not sure what exactly happened. We're not oven mechanics. If any of y'all are and you know what could be wrong with it, let us know down in the comment section.
Please let us know.
But hopefully... our oven isn't ruined forever.
But thankfully we have an air fryer which has a bake setting on it, so we got one for Christmas and we love it so much.
Yeah, so it's definitely coming in clutch. Our taco shells are done. Now Jason's going to show you how we like to build these tacos up. Starting with the fish. That smells so good.
It does smell
I'm like
good.
freaking out back here.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, we haven't eaten fish tacos in quite some time because we haven't had any striper, and it's like the best.
Then we're gonna add some avocados.
You say avocado or avocado?
What did I say?
Avocado?
I normally say avocado.
It's kind of like a mixture. Avocado.
Avocado. Okay, now I'm gonna add some lime juice. We normally add it while it's cooking in the skillet, but we kind of forgot. But better late than never.
That's right. There you go. Just a little bit. This little lemon and lime juicer right here is amazing. It just makes things so much easier. You get so much more juice out of it. There we go. You got a strong one. What do you need?
I guess I can just pour it.
Are you going wild on us? That looks good. That's Jay's favorite part.
This is Cole's favorite part.
Yep.
He loves cilantro.
Yep, you either love it or you hate it. My granny hates it. She always lets you know she hates. She'd be like, I don't like cilantro. I'm like, well, I love it.
And there you have it.
You want to go to taste test?
So simple and so delicious. Well, I think it's delicious. I guess I have to taste it. Okay, I'll taste it. Oh, it's
On
hot.
behalf of the Cole and J Taco team, how does it taste?
Woo. I like that seasoning.
Do you? That's what I was about to ask. Is it really good?
Mm-hmm.
It smelled really good.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
Really good?
Yeah, it's dang good.
Do you think you'll eat more than 2 tacos?
Probably.
She started off with just 2 shells.
But anyways, we're going to get the rest of our tacos made up so Cole can try it, and I think he's going to be amazed because they are so good.
They look good. It's hard to mess them up. Like I said, this is a super easy recipe. You can make fish tacos many different ways, but as you can see, Jay is digging in and it's delicious.
So good.
It's so easy and so good. All right, been looking forward to this all day. Moment of truth. My tummy's doing like happy dances on the inside. It's so good. I'm so hungry too. And it's so like fresh. It's just delicious. That's what's so good about these tacos. They leave you feel refreshed, and it's just so good. I mean, look at that. So delicious.
Good stuff.
Got to love that, guys. If you have never had a fish taco before, go out to your local lake, catch a fish. I would say crappie, striped bass, filleted catfish, anything really makes a good fish taco, but go catch you a fish, get some of these ingredients, try it out for yourself. It is delicious. It's so good. Well, that's going to do it for today's Catch and Cook episode. We hope you guys enjoyed the striper fishing today and us turning them into these delicious tacos. Hope you learned a little bit about how to prepare these fish. And if you did, be sure to give this video a like. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We're going to smash the rest of these tacos while they're still hot. We're Cole and Jay, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.